Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our uranium technical analysis update. I'll give you my opinion here. And just please don't use it as advice. I know some people, they just buy whatever I say. Just do your own due diligence. Make sure you're getting the companies that you want to get into, and that you know the company, somewhat familiar with it. Looking at the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust here, we got a small update today. And the only thing that gets me a little bit, not really worried, but something I'm watching is we got this big, large down day here. That pressure that came down, and our bounce is weaker on the bounce up. Is this going to roll over and break back down? I don't know. I'm going to not try to jump to conclusions. I want to see what the price action does. And there is a possibility of this rolling over and coming back lower. Why do I think that? There's a bearish engulfing here. We came down. We had a reversal candlestick hammer pattern that came back up, but it was a weaker bounce than the move lower. We came back down, and we got a weaker bounce of a move coming up. So this could continue to bounce like this lower. I don't necessarily know that that's going to be the 100% outcome, but it sure looks like there is the potential, unless buyers step in here and reverse that opinion. But there's less buying pressure here than selling pressure at this moment. We do have support underneath it. We got to see what happens. URNM, I've got the move going up. I'm looking for buying pressure. We've got a downtrend break. We've got a return move, and I'm looking for a move to the upside. We had a little bit of a move to the upside today. I'd like to break through this resistance line. So we'll see what happens there. We had a nice little move with Bannerman, got a little bit sold off a little bit with the wick at the top there. I think sideways is a good possibility here. Goviax, GVXXF. Goviax is an African developer. I think they're in Niger and somewhere else. I can't remember. What I've got here is we've got a nice little sideways move. Hopefully we can get some buying pressure here. And the reason I have it going up is because we've broken this downtrend. So hopefully we can find some buying pressure here to scoot this thing higher. Global Atomic, a little bit of an update today. I'd like to see this break of 283 and a close above it, showing us that we're in a new uptrend. Forces, may the forces be with everybody. FOSYF is the ticker symbol. A little bit of an update. It does look like I'd like to close above this, and I don't want to fall below that. And hopefully, we might be getting a little bit of a squeeze on. But that one looks okay. Pure Point tried breaking out, came back in the pattern, said, nope, I want to stay in the pattern, Dad. And I was like, all right, whatever. But that's Pure Point, and we're right at the support resistance line, right where it's at. Deep Yellow, going deep with Deep Yellow. I do like Deep Yellow, guys. I really do. I think it's a good spot to buy it down here. If we can hang on, I got nice good volume today. If we can hang on here, and this is a bullish engulfing, hopefully we can move to the upside, moving on up. And that this is just a consolidation little period to do a little reversal here. Paladin Energy just moving sideways. We're right at the support area. Hopefully it holds. Sky Harbor getting a little bit of a sell-off. It's a Canadian exploration company. SYHBF is the ticker symbol. Man, we are right up in this corner. Buyer equals sellers. It's going to pop somewhere. I'm hoping that somewhere is higher, but we've got the higher lows stepping right into this resistance line, and that resistance line is proving to be quite strong. Is it Hulk strong? I don't know. We got nice good hammer candlesticks all through here, and bullish engulfing, bullish piercing with a bearish engulfing. The buyers and sellers are they're slapping each other. They must be having a lot of fun here. We're moving up on next gen energy. The pattern looks like it's to move higher. The one thing I don't like is I wish more buying pressure came in today, and we could have closed more strongly than what we did. But very short term, we've broken this to the downside. We pulled up with nice good buying pressure, smaller selling pressure, and hopefully we can get the buyers to step in tomorrow and show us that they're being legit. Good buying pressure today in CVVUF, bouncing off support. Looking at the kind of a big picture view, that's where we're sitting. We got to break through this big guy up there. That's the big trend line, the big kahuna that we got to break through at about 60 cents. Close above that. Base load. Getting the load of base load. Hopefully they hit the mother load. So this one looks good to go higher. Hammer pattern, a little bit of a sell-off, and hopefully we can get some buyers in here. It's a very small down day today. So I think the sellers are just leaking out a little bit. Fission 3.0, a little bit of a sell-off. Dark, kind of a dark cloud cover a little bit. We're right at support too. I'm going to say sideways on that guy. That one's a tough one to read. Fission, so this is OG Fission Uranium. We're coming on up. We're coming back down. We've broken this downtrend here. We've got good buying pressure, selling pressure. Smaller buying pressure, smaller selling pressure. We're probably going to create one of these things there and then a break to the upside. That's my guess. Same thing with Camco. Camco, a little bit of an update today. Hopefully we can get this bullish engulfing to get us to move higher. Kazatomprom, nice 11.75% up day today. We'll see what the charts look like. We have good buying pressure down here. That support definitely rocketed this thing higher. We're above the good old resistance support line up here, so that'll act as some support if we come back down a little bit with probably a bloody nose or something tomorrow. PenMF, I've got this little squiggly line bouncing off the support. That's kind of what it's doing. It's going sideways. Boss Energy, I've got a move kind of going up and down here. It's going sideways at the moment off support. Lotus Resources, a little bit of a down day today. It's minus 2.23%. Not much to really say there. Uroy, come on, Uroy. We got to find some buying pressure, guys. Yeah, we had some buying pressure today, up 4.4, but I'd really like to break through this area here. It's in a channel. This is a bigger kind of down move. So we've got a bigger down move and a smaller up move. And now we have to figure out, are we going to break or are we going to roll back over and keep going sideways? We'll find out. We'll find out this week. Encore Energy getting a little bit of an update today. It's putting in a bullish engulfing yesterday, so I would say that this is going to resolve itself higher eventually. UU. And yeah, come on, UU. Yeah, bouncing sideways, doing the sideways thing. Downtrend break, then a move hopefully up soon. Hopefully buyers step in and smoke this thing higher. And we're right at resistance with URG. We're kissing the resistance line. We've got a little bit of the lows coming up. We'll see where it goes. UEC. I've got kind of this sideways action and then a move higher, and hopefully we can get this move higher. Downtrend break. Let's break that guy up. Well, it's actually more in there. And we just got to break that and move. We hit our head on it today. Centrus Energy, moving sideways. A little bit of a consolidation type move. Again, I'd like to close above that. Light Bridge. I've got a little move lower and then a move higher. That's what I had previously. We had a little update today, 6.34%. It's right at support. Let's hope the support holds. ISO Energy, good support in the area I drew. We popped a little bit higher today. That's looking okay. Appy Energy, just kind of moving sideways. We're kind of moving sideways, digesting the downward movement before I think we move higher. Good support under here. A little bit of an update today, so that's looking okay for Denison Mines, DNN. Blue Sky Uranium, good support area down here. It's holding at the moment. Bounce a little higher off of it. This is FDCFF, Forum Energy Metals. It's an exploration company up in Canada. That guy's got a nice move to move higher. I'll delete this circle out of here. I think it's going to go higher because of this bullish piercing pattern. Usually that's a reversal pattern to move on up. Depends how strong the buyers are. They may or may not be successful at pushing it higher. Anfield Energy just chopping sideways still. Laramide, small down day today, minus 1.81%. LMRXF, we've got good support down here. Probably be a good one to set a buy order if you want to buy Laramide somewhere down here in that circle I've got. Probably at like 43 cents or so. Western, uranium and vanadium just moving sideways. I have it kind of being lower off this rising wedge. So I think that still has the pressure to go lower, unless the entire uranium sector gets some money flows in there. Truckload of money. UEX Corp, it's right there at that support, bounced off that support. It's holding that at the moment, but bullish engulfing, which means it could head higher. And then Mega Uranium's moving sideways off of its pattern here. It's coiling up here, guys. It's looking good to potentially move higher, hopefully soon. It's going to go somewhere soon. Hopefully that move is higher. So that's what I've got for the uranium sector. I like to cost average in. If I see lower prices, I continue to buy. I don't chase things. I wait for them to pull back to me. This thing has pulled back quite a bit off its highs. Could there be a further downside? Yes, there could be. No one knows that for sure. And the way that I play it is I accumulate. I accumulate the dips and I don't sell the rips because we're in a bull market. So what I do is I try to get the best price possible. I bought a lot in 2020 in the uranium sector. Lucky, yes, sure. I saw it in the charts, loaded up, and I've been cost averaging into it on pullbacks. So I'm buying the dips and I'm holding the rips. That's my strategy. You guys can take profit. You can do whatever you want. I have not been taking my profits in this ride. I think the market conditions are good. I think the uranium price is too low. I think it's below the cost curves of the high cost producers. I think there's a lot more upside in it than where we are at today. That's my opinion. That is not advice, but that's how I'm playing it. And hopefully we get a little bit more juice in this big bull market. And I think there's a lot left. That's what I think. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.